This is Loki. He's about 4 months old, and this is my experience living with a Shiba Inu dog. Yes, sir. That's good. For about a month and a half now, I'm a new pet owner, so yeah, it's been rough, but in this video I want to talk about my personal experience. The few things I've noticed about this breed from like an inexperienced standpoint. Oh, and throughout this video I'm going to put some other videos on top of this video so that you could see, you know, a few videos I've filmed of him throughout the past few weeks, so you could see what I'm talking about. So he is about 3.5 to 4 months old, not sure yet. I have to look at the paperwork. He's probably about 7 pounds, who knows. I paid $5,500 for him here in Florida. I think that's a little expensive. I saw another one for $3,200, but it wasn't from where I got it from, and apparently his dad is of good pedigree, and I have all his paperwork, so that's why I overpaid for this one. I just wanted the Shiba look, you know? I don't know if I overpaid for him, though. I think I did. But you tell me if you think I overpaid for him. But the first thing I wanted to talk about is specifically this dog right here, Loki. He has a hard time following me with the leash. So if he wants to walk, he'll walk, right? But if he does not want to walk, he will not walk. Basically, I have to drag him sometimes. He's pretty stubborn, right? If he wants to like walk that way, he'll do it, but if he doesn't, he'll just stand like a mule and not move at all, right? He's pretty stubborn right here, super stubborn. I think I read online that most Shibas are like this, and it's actually true. They are extremely stubborn, so that's one thing that you call them, they don't come. It's like they have a personality, and being stubborn is a big part of it. There's a thing that's called the Shiba scream, I think. I'm not sure if I have experienced that, but I did experience a big, huge and scary scream that he made on the first few days I brought him home. He was sleeping in the crate and away from me, so he couldn't see me while he was sleeping, so the whole night he was crying, and he was making this howl sound. You'll see here, I'm gonna put it on the screen. So yeah, so he was making this sound, and it was kind of scary, and it was loud, and he makes about 5 different sounds. They're all weird, you know, like he knows what sounds to make to get my attention. So that one in specific was kind of weird because I never heard that before from a dog. So I'm not sure if that's the actual Shiba sound or if it's another one he's gonna develop as he grows, but that one was pretty funny. Like, you know, as soon as I put him next to in my room where he could see me at night, and then he's no longer making any screams. So that's one thing I learned as a first, you know, as a new pet owner, as a new Shiba owner. This dog in specific, he gets so excited when he misbehaves. For example, he grabs, let's say you're eating some bread and he grabs it off your hands. He runs under the sofa because he knows I can't catch him there. You know, like he grabs toilet paper and he runs under the sofa. So he likes to be bad. That's what I'm saying, and he likes doing that while looking at you directly on your eyes. Right? He's a mischievous boy. That's why his name is Loki, because he's mischievous. One thing I had heard before that I'm not sure, well, I didn't want it to be true, but they say that Shibas are extremely aggressive. This one is friendly, but if the other dog starts barking, he loves the scraps. He loves to get down dirty and bite and fight, you know? He gets aggressive like that, extremely passionate about fighting. I think he should be an MMA fighter, I don't know. But otherwise, if the other dog is friendly, he loves to play. But if the other dog makes some weird sound, then he's in. He doesn't care about the size of the other dog. Weirdly aggressive too. Like, it's not just like a fun aggressive. It's like, oh my God, he's embarrassing me now type of aggressive. So I think they do have the tendency to become extremely aggressive, which is something I'm trying to avoid however I can and teach him not to be. One thing I love about him though is like he looks at me and judges me with his eyes. So he communicates with his eyes, right? Say he's laying and he doesn't like something I did, he'll look at me from the side of his eyes, like he'll do something like that. He lets me know he's not approving of something I did, or he's mad or he's sad. He very much communicates with his expressions, which is pretty cool. Like they have expressions and he uses them a lot, which is very nice. One thing I really like though is the crab legs, is this right here. Yeah, when you hold them, they make that pose. I call that the crab legs. Oh, intense shedding, oh my God. So they said he was gonna shed once a year, and when I got him, 2 weeks after I got him, he started shedding, and it was a lot. It still has been a lot. So I have, one of my friends gave me allowed me to use his robot cleaner. So I'm using the robot vacuum, and I'm using my handheld vacuum, but all his hair get on top of my sofas, tables, chairs, everywhere. Like they levitate and they go up to my furniture somehow. So he does shed a lot, right? That's one thing I don't really like, but apparently it's just only once a year, so. Oh yeah, so he behaves like a cat. I'm a new pet owner, so I don't really know if I'm like really judging this right, but I think dogs should be more like all over you, right? This one is not. I have to like look for him. And then if he's coming towards me, he's trying to bite me because he's teething right now. So that's another thing, he's teething a lot, and his teeth are so sharp, extremely sharp, that they cut you. And he has ruined all my furniture, all the walls, everything. He just bites every single thing I have. Unfortunately, because I recently bought all my furniture brand new for my brand new apartment. Yeah, so he behaves like a cat, but he just goes under the sofa and stays there, or you know, he's on his own side of the place. So like, it's weird because I see other dogs that they're typically all over the owner. So this one, I mean, if you look for him, he'll, you know, kind of cuddle. I don't know. Hey. But yeah, otherwise he like behaves like a cat, because I've seen cats before, and this one definitely behaves like one. Oh, I try to give him a shower. I don't know if this is specific to my dog or all Shibas, but he hated that. He really hated taking a shower. It was like I was trying to kill him. He was just like not liking that at all. So maybe just Loki, I don't know. And I've only showered him twice. He's been with me for a month and a half. This dog is over dramatic. That's another thing. And I think he will become more dramatic as he grows more. But so far as a puppy, he's extremely dramatic. Tap. Tap. So, I mean, it's funny to see, right? Because he communicates like that, but it's just funny, right? But he is definitely a very dramatic dog. One thing I really like is that he gets a lot of attention outside from people, because like there's not a lot of Shibas in my neighborhood. Well, there's some, but they're already grown. This was a puppy. This is the only puppy Shiba around, and I think you would notice this, like there's not a lot of Shibas, you know, like the people that have Shibas. People have other dogs, but this one is very unique, and he gets a lot of attention. People love him. You know, he loves people, like he gets on top of people, like he loves every person, man. He gets so excited with people. What? You love that, Loki? And with dogs, kinda, but more people. So he's a people person. I don't know if this is just a Shiba breed or this one specifically, but he loves people. Overall, this is a great dog. I mean, I don't know if I would suggest this to a friend who has never had a dog before. Like I never had a dog before. This is my first one. I don't know if I would suggest a Shiba to them. I'd probably go with something else, just because like they're too much to handle. And I don't know if this is just puppies overall, but this one specific is just too much. Like, I don't know. This one is problematic, man. Sometimes he's trying to fight bigger dogs, you know, without like really caring. But I would say probably another dog. But I mean, I definitely love my Shiba. I like the fact that there's not a lot of them out here around me, and that he's unique. I think he's an amazing dog because, like I said, he communicates with his eyes. So if you're first time parent, he's looking at you, judging you like, I know you don't know what you're doing. That type of look, you know, where he's like, I know you don't know exactly what you're doing, but okay. You know what I mean? Like, he's always bothered and stuff like that. And when he's sad or he doesn't get his way, his tail becomes unwind, like his tail becomes straight. And it's funny to see that. I actually don't like that look, but yeah, he does that when he's sad or something. But he actually slept on my arms a few days ago for the first time, and he was cool with that, so that was pretty fun to see. I think you just have to make him affectionate. They are not naturally, so you just have to force him to be affectionate with you. Yeah, so far so good with this Shiba. His name is Loki, like I said. He will have an Instagram pretty soon, and he's got a TikTok. So I can leave his social media in the description, but let me know if you have any other questions about him. I can definitely answer them down below or make a video about it. Thanks for watching this video.